Hey guys, welcome to the last Requestmas reaction of the year. This one's a little bit of a different one, but there were lots of ties for requests, and I just thought I should pick the one I wanted to do most. So that one was SNSD The Boys. Now this one came out in 2011, so it's quite a ways away. Unfortunately, I already watched this MV like probably dozens of times because I'm a so on, but I just really wanted to kind of go through it. Not really ever gonna have the chance to see OT9 and another MV again, so just felt like a good opportunity to do it and to cap off the year. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so the very iconic white sand storm scene. Like Yuna is very elegant here. I feel like The Boys is one of her best eras, I think. Like, look at that hair, you know? Just smashing. I don't know, I'm gonna be really awkward during this because I won't be surprised by anything, so all I'm gonna have to say is just talk. That didn't make sense, but I never fully understood the rock thing. I think it's supposed to be like them inside of this rock, maybe. There is a scene with the rock in the sand later on, and I also didn't really understand the purpose of this, but it does show that, you know, SNSD are kind of like royalty in a way. Roses are very classic here. And this was Sunny's first time with the short blonde hair, I think, right? She was already blonde, but got it cut. And me, as Sunny being my number one bias, was kind of shocking, and I didn't really like it, to be honest. I actually, unfortunately, didn't really like the song at all at first, but of course, it's really an amazing song and iconic for Soshi, so. GG. I don't even know what to say because I know this so well. But the set was one of my favorites. Really white, really cool, with the water in the floor. And I liked it just, it was such an iconic and like a concept that really made you believe they were on top. And I think that was true, you know? I really wonder how much money was spent on this, but Taeyeon, the vocalist. I always like that part with Yuna, the hips, you know? Like they killed this concept and danced so hard. It was so good. It took me a while to realize that, but now in hindsight, it was just, you know, there couldn't be anything much better. Like, who else can you see singing the song? Pretty much no one. I definitely prefer Yuri's look without the bangs. That's just me. And Soo-young's top makes me think of a Muppet, the orange one. But, you know, I feel like I'm a big enough fan that I can say these things. I don't mean to hate at all. Jessica. Jessica is actually kind of like my number one bias at this year, and now I've just decided Sunny is my number one in SNSD, and Jessica's still my bias. Just peace and love. I feel like this is one of the songs that I know the Korean lyrics the best to. I don't know why, but I think this was like the pinnacle of my so on days. Really like Tiffany's blonde streaks in there. I think it's very cool and it suits her. And Hyoyeon slays. I think Hyoyeon's part of during the bridge here later on is one of my favorites. Of course, the Spider-Man being very iconic. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say iconic, but that's what I was talking about. Interesting hairstyle too. There's just so many different looks that they all slayed, you know? I'm not even surprised anymore because I've just seen this so many times. But the boys, like the stages are some of the best stages in K-pop, I personally think, you know? And I like this build up to the chorus. It's like it stands out in the song. And Sunny's cool, like dyed hair too is awesome. Just perfection. I remember I was probably like, you know when you get excited, your eyes tear up a little bit? Or I do anyways. So I think I remember watching that the first time and just being like, damn. This part especially, like if that's not iconic, I don't know what is. You could just take that screenshot, print it, and literally put it on your wall. Classic Soshi delivering the best of the best. And I just really wanted to check this one out because it was still OT9 and one of their best comebacks in my opinion. Not necessarily song-wise, I don't think it was one of their best songs, but just concept and looks-wise, killed it. And yeah, just I miss those days, and it was one of the most anticipated comebacks for me like ever. I remember just checking all K-pop every time I could to see what was going on, and those teaser pictures all had us fooled. And yeah, I remember hearing like those stage outfits costing so much money, and it just felt like a good time for Girls' Generation, especially with the English single going into the US. I thought, just very, very good times, and I know there will be other good times to come. I think for me personally, I plan on supporting every member of SNSD no matter what they decide to do, and I hope that their company can see that and treat them properly. So yeah, I really look forward to what SNSD is going to be offering in the new year. I hope that it will be good. I know some people are going to dislike what I'm saying now, but I just think as a Soan, I'm going to support everyone that I can because there's no, like, what do you get from hating? It's not going to change anything. Sorry, guys. That's just how I see it. So I choose to just look forward and hope for the best. So yeah, thank you guys for checking out this last Requestmas reaction. I hope you enjoyed these 8 MB reactions. And who knows, maybe I'll do it again next year or at another time. But yeah, it was good. It was fun. I hope you enjoyed it too. And let me know your thoughts on SNSD and their MV in the comments down below. That's all that I have for today. And Happy New Year. Bye, guys.